Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, good everything. My name is PearlManhattan. It is March the 21st, 2022, and it's Music and Chat. Welcome in this evening. Glad to see you here. I've got 3 viewers, so hello 3 viewers. Probably all me, but that's all right. This is the time. Let me make sure you can hear me. Yes, yes. Hello, Casey Veal. Hello, Creed. Good, you're here. And you can hear me, right? Everything's cool? Sound check here. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. Let's try this. Uh-oh. Okay. I am not hearing this at all. Hold on. Working on this. We kind of need this tonight. Alright, you know what? We will do this. Let's try this. And let's try this again. Hi, Jeffrey Chapman. Good to see you, Jeff. Thanks for being here. And Creed, Casey, thanks for being here, but especially Jeff Chapman. I gotta say a special glad to see you, Jeff. And thank you. Jeff is an amazing supporter of my channel. A wonderful supporter of my channel. There we go. Y'all should be able to hear that. So you can let me know. What's that? Speak up a little louder, son. Yeah. All right. It is the start to a new week. It is the first day of spring. It is the spring equinox. Welcome to the spring equinox. Tonight we're gonna make some music. I don't have the keyboard cam. I decided to try to hook up the keyboard cam 5 minutes before the show started. You guys know how I am about starting things a little too late, right? Next week we'll have the keyboard cam because next week we have a new camera to hook up. I've had this one on the shelf for, a year or two, but just discovered that the old one I had, I think it's been broken a while. Francisco. Hello, Francisco. Happy Monday night, everyone in the chat. Happy Monday night to you. Glad you're all here. So no keyboard cam tonight, but I do have the chat up there. My phone chat is, well, I don't know. My screen chat's okay. They're both there. All right. I use my phone for my monitor, to see what's going on. I'm still on the one monitor. We figured out what the problem is. The problem is with my DVI to HTML port on my computer. And my daughter will be down in the end of April, and she has a workaround for that. So I'll be back in business with 2 monitors probably for May. Job's going great. We had beautiful spring weather today for the Pacific Northwest. Isn't that right, Creed? 50 degrees and rain. But the clouds looked especially spring-like this morning. So, yeah. So here we are. I'm fidgety. I'm very fidgety tonight. I don't know, contemplating life and its meanings. And some days, you're a winner if you get up and get dressed. I did switch. Yes, I switched. Okay. Had to make sure the scene I'm looking at is the live scene. Because I got OBS, I got a chat window, and I got this thing. I was going to get into, there's a lot of people who talk about this plugin called Scalar, which basically, yeah, Jeff, yes, a lot of my friends from that area And oddly enough, I have a lot of friends who live in Texas, and I still can't figure out why. I'm not a fan of the state for a myriad of reasons, but just found out a big YouTuber I watch is moving to Texas. I'm like, why? Why? Yeah, we don't have tornadoes out here. Yeah, you live in the shadow of an active volcano on an active fault line, but we haven't had an earthquake or a volcanic eruption in a long time. But yeah, there's bad tornadoes in the Dallas area. Well, central to South Texas, everywhere. It's the weather map is a big messy mess for you. So stay safe. You know, if the lightning gets too close, do you have to shut everything down? Gosh, I haven't been in severe weather in so long. That's why I live out here. There is no severe weather. There really isn't. We flood, but you learn which intersections not to drive through when it's been raining for 2 days, you know. I do want to mark an anniversary. It's a local one. We have a little town called Oso that was wiped out in a landslide 2 years ago. And it was horrific. Basically, that came down and hit the town and covered it up, and a lot of lives were lost of all ages. If you were in the little community, which really that's what it was a neighborhood type community. It was tiny. There wasn't even a stoplight or a stop sign on the freeway that went by it, and the landslide came down mid-morning and wiped out the little community. So I'd like to remember Oso, Washington today, and the lives that were lost there. It was a very terrible thing, and I just heard about on the radio they are building a memorial. They finally got the funding to build a memorial. Casey, where Jeff and I grew up, because Jeff Chapman and I, we've been friends since high school. We knew of each other in junior high, but we went to two different junior high schools, so we didn't really know each other then. But in high school, and hi Cricket, welcome in Cricket, my partner channel, my sister from another mister, and the person that the other half of Manhattan Fox Hour. And there she is with the links. Look at you. Thanks for being here. I hope your doctor visit went well today. I know it was expected to go well. We'd already gotten all the news we needed to get, but I'll let her tell you about that. But where Jeff and I grew up, we grew up on the Gulf Coast of Mississippi. And tornadoes were a daily thing. And we'd have tornado drills in school where we'd have to go out and sit in the hallway and put our hands over our heads. Now, never mind that at both ends of the hallways were big glass doors and walls of glass. But yeah, let's get out in the hallway. It was safer than the classroom, which had a wall of glass windows. But anyway, I can't tell you how many nights I spent in the bathtub of our house because you rang the bell. Okay, I gotta stop for a second. Let me finish the story, and then I'll tell you what ringing the bell is for Cricket, because we're happy about that. But when the tornado sirens would go off, or when it would come across the radio, all broadcasts, it would come across you're listening to Kool and the Gang, and it would interrupt and say, with the tones, and you go hide in the central part of your house. And I had a tornado jump over my house when I was in junior high, and hurricanes and the whole thing. So I feel that with the tornadoes, people. That's one reason I live out here. Anyway, Cricket Fox rang the bell today, symbolizing that she was cancer-free. The bell is at the cancer center where she had her chemotherapy. She went through a couple months of it, lost her hair, but she is a fighter, and she got through it. I would say she went through chemo unscathed, except for she lost her hair. That was, Other than that, and she is cancer free. We've gotten the clear. She got the clearance from her scan. She had another scan. No more cancer. Cricket Fox is cancer free. So everybody, prayers of thanksgiving for to the universe, to God, to whatever you believe, because Cricket Fox has beat cancer. So way to go, Cricket. Very proud of you. So yeah, Cricket rang the bell, and we will be back next Tuesday, the 20. I gotta look at the calendar now. Give me a second. Next Tuesday, the 29th, if you're in the United States. Wednesday, the 30th, if you're in Australia, or points beyond the international date line, at 9 p.m. on the East Coast, 6 p.m. on the West Coast, on the Manhattan Fox Hour channel. And this month, we are talking about Major League Baseball. And we are going to break down about the strike. We're going to break down about when the season's starting and the games coming up and the different teams. Baseball is near and dear to Cricket's heart, much more near and dear to Cricket's heart than it is mine. I'm a football girl, SEC. Yeah. But we're going to talk all about baseball and why they were striking and what they finally did to stop the strike and move on and all that other stuff. That's next Tuesday night if you're in the United States, 9 p.m. East Coast, 6 p.m. 59876, 6 p.m. on the West Coast. All right, I've yacked for 15 minutes now. It's time to play some music. So I still got this. I like 90 beats per minute to start with. If it needs to be faster, we'll start with that. We're in the key of C, yeah, for the most part. Does the boil be very, very good to me, Chicos? Oh, yeah. Okay, Cricket, there you go. And so, yeah, next Tuesday night, KC, and on the Manhattan Fox Hour, and Cricket will throw the link up there in a few minutes, and yeah, and we'll talk all about baseball. Love to have you there, KC. You've been there before, though. You were there last time. Anyway, okay, y'all can talk about baseball. I'm going to talk about music. What I started to say, there are several programs out there that will do the chords for you and the keys and everything else. Scalar is a popular one. I was looking at some free versions of it, playing around, but I didn't have enough time to really do anything about it. So I just figured I will start with the keyboard tonight. And we'll just make some music, and I'll run my mouth as I see fit. It's an old okay. Saturday Night Live skit. Oh, I like the older Saturday Night Lives. I'm not as much of a fan these days. I like the old ones back in the 70s and the 80s. Those are my favorite. There you are. That's the Manhattan Fox Hour channel. Click that link and you will get to our show. We've already got the broadcast scheduled, so all you have to do is look at live upcoming broadcasts and click a reminder, and that'll take you to it. So I'm going to turn on my metronome. And let's just start with the piano. I played around with some chords earlier today, so I'm going to throw those down. And we'll go from there. And I'm just starting. That's going to be my first chord. I'm liking this major 7th. That's a C chord, so. and let's just see what comes out. All right, let's clean that up. Let's go down here to sound. And I'm going to move that over to that. So that it goes all the way to the line. And let's move these over. Because I'm human and I don't pull things out as long as I should. And I anticipated that beat. Because I have trouble with downbeats. I have trouble with metronomes. But I had to have it there because I didn't have a drum beat in yet. And I mean, I talk a lot about Curtis King. One thing Curtis King always said is set your metronome to something besides that annoying tick, you know? Set it to a snare or a hi-hat or something because you're more likely to follow it if it's a sound that's pleasing to you. Whereas who in the world enjoys hearing a metronome tick? I mean, gosh golly gee. Right? Right? Yeah, there's a link to the show right there for you guys. And we need, well, I mean, Manhattan Fox Hour, we're just starting out. I think we have like, what, 23 subscribers? So we need some help, guys. We talk about all sorts of things on the Manhattan Fox Hour. We talk about health topics, men's and women's health. We talk about mental health, try to remove some stigma around that. Greta Claxton. Right, nope. You would. You'd have it set to old Spike Jones soundtrack. We hit 30 subs on Manhattan Fox Hour. Can we get 2 or 3 more? That'd be great. Okay, so I need to trim this up a bit because I went over. There we go. Here we go. Okay, so we got that. That would just be distracting. That wouldn't be good. Add a virtual instrument track. And for audio track, yeah, let's do some bass here. You know me, I'll set a piano and then I'm gonna go in here and find some bass. Whoopee, bang, bang, woo, and some exclusive rendezvous, whoopee, bang. Spike Jones. I need to listen to some Spike Jones. The old Spike Jones from like the 30s and 40s, not the new one with the Z. I'm talking about with an S. Spike Jones with an S. It's Liza with a Z, not Lisa with an S, because Lisa with an S goes not Liza Minnelli. I'm just in very free association mode tonight, don't mind me. For starters, we're going to start with just a simple bass. I like that one. Yeah, I like to start. I'm going to start on the E, the third note of the scale. the third of the chord. I'm going to start on the E, but I'm starting really low because I like my basses low. So, here we go. All right. I'm not happy with that, but I think I'll leave it anyway, because why the heck not? I started it too late. I was waiting for an inbeat. I need to go in and... Oh, no. Oh, we'll leave it like it is. Let's see what that sounds like. Shrunken in my old flame. Yes. Yes. Mine was the Cocktails for Two. That was my favorite one by Spike Jones. Whoopee! Bang, bang. Yeah. Anyway, let's listen to what we got. Definitely not Cocktails for Two right now, but... Okay, that note's too short. I need to... How do I... Old eyes. Old eyes have trouble seeing. I want that space in there, though, so... And let's cut that. Come on. What am I trying to do? Oh, it's this one. We don't want to snap it to grid. My grandparents had one of those Reader's Digests. Well, they had 8 tracks. My grandmother had a collection of 8 tracks, and she had the Reader's Digest Fabulous 40s. And it had Spike Jones. She had one that was a Spike Jones. It was a whole bunch of Spike Jones stuff. Then she had another one, and that's where I learned the C-A-L-A-M-A-Z-O. I got a gal. Got a gal in Kalamazoo, and Ghost Riders in the Sky. And, all sorts of good stuff. Oh, Creed, you are welcome here however you are. See, I got an extra note there that I need to take out. And we'll put that one on the downbeat, and there we go. All right, now let's listen to it. It's bound to sound better now. You just washed your hands and can't do a thing with them, huh? Yeah. Actually, I see what I did there. The line actually ends there. And for some reason, there we go. That should be better. Alright. Let's go back to the grid now so things line up. Creed, I understand about the hands. I have arthritis in both my hands to the point that I can't really play any instruments anymore. I've gotten my grandfather's banjolele out, and I had John. That's his name. Damn, you gotta wash your hands, Chris. I remember that one now. Hey, Casey, did you see his video from today? We're gonna go outside. God, that man. There we go. We need to get moving. It's already 30 minutes into the stream. Oh, wait. Did you hear that? I heard that. I didn't like it. Right? I need to turn the grab off again. And yeah, see, we got this little orphany thing. Need that to be longer. Yeah. Let's try this. We're getting there. See, that's too rushed. That's too rushed at the end. How did I do that before? Oh, see, I took the whole measure. That's why. There we go. Mac, welcome in. Glad you're here. Nice to see you. Okay, I'm not sure what kind of energy you're bringing in, Mac, but that's not the energy we like here. You're welcome to stay, but tone down the energy a little bit, okay? And, yeah, if you could retract that, last little statement there, we don't do that here. But you're welcome to stay. Just keep the energy positive and flowing. Alright. Whoop. Nina. There we go. Alright. I am going to... There we go. What happened? What? Oh, no wonder. That one's coming in a little early too. There we go. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Your little gesture there. I just seemed a little like you coming in a little hot. We like slow, positive energy. We don't do. I'm old. Treat me like you treat your grandma. You're a sad DJ. Okay, sad DJ, welcome in. I don't know what I'm doing here. I am old and slow, and I like making chill music. I'm gonna turn off the loopy thing now, because I just want to be able to drag this out. What? Say what? No. You ain't dragging out right. Yeah, I did something wrong there. Oh, I know what I did. I got distracted and didn't do this. There we go. Now then. And now I can do this. I can do that. And we're going to merge these two. Now I can run it out all I want. Yeah, I have yeah, my ducks never cooperate. But let's run this out for a little while. Because we're just building stuff now, so I'm going to add a lot of things, and I probably won't get much done except adding a whole lot of lines and stuff. It'll be a great build, but it'll be inspiration for me to Mac, I'm going to say this one more time. I've timed you out for 300 seconds. I don't want that gesture in my chat. Okay? You're welcome to be here, participate, have a good time. You throw that gesture one more time, you will be blocked from the channel. I like positive energy here. I'm too old and too tired to put up with kids who want to play around with me. If you're serious and you want to chill, that's great. It's the last time I'm going to say anything. Mods, if he does it again, you're not welcome here. All right. So, let's see what we got next. Yeah, I like that. The bass is not quantized and it's driving me nuts, but nope. Act. Okay, we will do starting right here. All right, so that's how we make that hi-hat. Nope. Okay. Let's arm it. Hi, Dean. Welcome in. Dean from the Live Place. And I haven't done my Live Place blurb, so you get to hear it now. The Live Place is your one-stop shop TV guide for live streamers on YouTube who are family friendly. They've got over 180 shows that go live throughout the week. You go to theliveplace.com It gives you listing by days, by categories, you name it, and featured live streamers. The categories range everything from theme parks, cruise ships, travel, cooking, lifestyle, community. There are a lot of them on there that are just fun. You got an hour, you sit back, you watch them, you join in the family, they play games. He just added a new category, crochet. This show is in the music category for on the live place. Cricket and I, our show together, the Manhattan Fox Hour is on there. Cricket Fox is even listed on there. So check out theliveplace.com. If you're a live streamer and you're family friendly and you have content that you think would fit in well, be sure to contact Dean at the Live Place. And yeah, Dean, that's the speech I give every time. I usually do it at the very beginning, but I got distracted. And now crochet. Yes, Cricket. Did you know Cricket crochets and knits? And she makes some beautiful stuff too. So Cricket, pay attention there. So yeah, Dean, welcome in. So glad to see you here tonight. And Manhattan Fox Hour, said it before, I'll say it again. That is next Tuesday if you're in the United States. 9 p.m. East Coast, 6 p.m. on the West Coast. And we'll be talking about Major League Baseball this year with the strike and spring training and the games coming up and all the trades and everything. So if you're an MLBer, Cricket's the resident expert with the Major League Baseball. It's near and dear to her heart. And I join in because, you know, we got the Mariners out here. And, so yeah, so we got our little symbol thing added in now. And I'm thinking I'm going to find a nice little fill. Let's see. F-I-L-L. What do we got here? Let's go down the categories. Too heavy. We want something really light, so maybe jazz. This is Mixcraft 9 Recording Studio, 64-bit build. I got it in a humble bundle, and if you buy software, you need to subscribe to Humble Bundle. It sounds just like I'm saying it, Humble Bundle. They have these bundles, and a lot of times the proceeds from their bundles go to different charities. And this was in a music bundle. It was this and a whole bunch of loops and sounds and 4 other digital audio workstations for music. I started out with a digital audio workstation, or a DAW, called Reaper, which is free. They ask that you purchase it after so many uses, but they don't put it behind a paywall. You can use it as long as you like. And most of the time, yeah, Humble Bundle. That's exactly it. But yeah, I got a bunch of books off of there. My kids turned me on to it. They're gamers. And so they get lots of games and stuff from it. If you hear yelling in the background, that is my son. I have a caregiver in the evening, so my door's closed, so I don't have to respond, but that doesn't mean I don't hear him. I'm not finding what I want there. No, I'm not going to find what I want there. So we are going to get rid of fill, and we're going to go down here, see if they got anything nice jazzy. Oh, Casey Veal, you will love it. I'm serious. It's a TV guide. And if you will find so many different streamers, because I mean you fit in with me and Cricket, so you're gonna find so many different groups. I found Dean at the Live Place because I found a group called RTV1 or Resort TV1, and they live stream from mostly from Walt Disney World in Florida, but they also stream from Universal and other exciting points of interest in Orlando area. And but I would watch Resort TV1, and he would always talk about Dean at the Live Place. And so I went and looked up the Live Place, and then when I started live streaming, I was like, hey Dean, I want to start live streaming. He's like, cool, what do you need from me? And he was instrumental in getting me up and running, and heck, I even had him on my stream. We talked about movies and stuff, but so I got too much cymbal. Nope, that's not what I wanted. No, those are all too heavy. Let's see. Why am I having so much trouble finding drums? We're just gonna. Brian's West Coast. Brian! Hi, Brian! Yeah, I know I'm the only music streamer right now, so I mean, if you're a music streamer, you got place for me. Oh gosh, yes, The Fifth Gate. That was a great series, Dean. I hope y'all will bring that back. That was with Rob Fuzz and a few other streamers from the Live Place, and they talked about The Fifth Gate, and that being if Walt Disney World added another park, what would they put in it? And I think that particular episode was really popular because there's a lot of us who miss rides like Horizons and the original Imagination ride with Figment, and a lot of rides that they've since retired that we would love to have back. Mission to Mars. I'd love to have Mission to Mars back. I know everybody thought it was hokey, but I didn't. I didn't mean to do that. I'll put it there. There we go. Now then. Well, you need to get your own stream too, but yeah, we could stream together. I don't know what we do, 'cause I'm busy. I'm busier than a one-armed paper hanger. My mommy used to say that. Yeah. But hey Brian, you gonna be at the Manhattan Fox Hour show next week? There's links for it, and I'm sure we'll be posting links again. It's next Tuesday night. So we're just gonna leave that little hi-hat in there for now, just as a placeholder, because I want to get on and do some other things, because it's already quarter till. And you know what? I might go past the hour mark. I might sit here for another hour. I don't know. So I won't be wrapping up at 8 o'clock, but if you have to leave at 8 o'clock, well, I won't be wrapping up in 15 minutes, but if you have to leave in 15 minutes, I understand. But I may hang around because I didn't get as far as I wanted to yet. So let's see, add another virtual instrument track. You know what I'm gonna put next. In fact, I'm going to put it up here under my piano. Change instrument. Why am I not? Hello. There we go. That's not the one I want. We'll just do our best with this. Back at the beginning. Oh, I said I was going to change this. Let's give it 2 measures of counting. That way I'm not taken off guard. We're putting some augmented 6 chords in a pop song. My brain is not in theory mode tonight, so we'll have to talk theory another night. I'm struggling tonight, dude. Yeah. Okay, so let me put these Rhodes in here real quick. Okay, let's do a little diddly-do with that. Down here to sound. Oh, that looks really good. You know what? I'm gonna leave it just like it is. Trim it up and run it out. What else do we need? What else do we need? What else do we need? Let's listen to it. Let's just see what we got. I could spend some time on percussion. Oh, definitely needs drums, but no bandwidth for drums tonight. I'm gonna move this. Oh, come on. Can I move it down? Nope. Stock won't let me move it down. Oh, look at that. It let me. Virtual instrument track. And yeah. I just don't have good jazz drums in my. I should have done a little more research tonight. I know I should have, but so needs some more depth to it, some of that mid-range depth. So I'm thinking maybe some strings. Brushes on the drums. Yeah, that's jazz drums. You, Casey, you and Cricket are on the same wavelength. You're hearing what I hear. Just a question of getting it out of here into there. Sometimes it's hard. So I know this one. I know this one, Brian. God, I don't know, Brian. How do you get a guitarist to stop playing? Brian, Creed's a banjo player. So if you got banjo jokes, he knows them all, and y'all can sit there and um, go all night. So let's start right here. Put music in front of him. Now, actually, I have a cute story to tell. One of my students. Hold on. That's a good strings. Yep. I like that. Just going to clean it up a little bit because I anticipated, because I wanted to be on the beat and latency and all that stuff. Get starstruck. Now I have a student who decided to, he played violin in elementary school, and then he didn't play music anymore, and he decided this year to take guitar, and he had an old 6-string, and I don't know if he bought it at the 5 and dime, but you know, but anyway, he came to school today and he said, guess what I bought over the weekend? I said, what? He says, I bought an amp and a guitar, electric guitar. And he was so proud, and he showed me a little video he took of himself playing, and he was glowing. He was just glowing. He was so proud of it, and he's doing really well. And from this semester of guitar, he's decided that he may go to college for music, and that just proud, very proud that I can encourage him in you know, because he loves music like we all do. All right, let's see what we got right now. I like that. I like that quite a bit. All right, so let's go back and wrestle with our drums. See if we find something soft and so you're singing the ABC song H-I-J, J Jazz. Ooh. All right, here we go. Too fast. No, it is at 180 if I slow it down. Oh, cool jazz. I'm looking for smooth jazz. Wish I had some smooth jazz. Or easy listening. They're getting a kick out of it, right? Too fast. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's. Yeah, my jazz is just too. My jazz is too jazzy. Too jazzy for me. What are they playing that starts? Banjo and Indian. It cries when you get up a banjo. Yeah, see, Brian, you and Creed, you could go on all night and be fine. Yeah, we don't want dubstep. It's got too much cymbal. Do we have something without the cymbal? Something without the cymbal. No. Just because it says jazz doesn't mean we need a cymbal. We could try that one. But that's not, no, that's not. Okay, here we go. Yeah, but I don't want the 4 to the floor kind of thing. Not gonna crump. Don't need IDM. Don't need dark hop. Don't need disco. Ooh. No. That's not what I'm looking for either. Dude, I wish the guy across the street would turn down the sensitivity on his car alarm. Next time on Indecisive About Drums. Okay, that one's funny. That one's funny. See, I got full drum samples here, but I'm not gonna take the time. I just want a loop to throw in there, you know what I mean? If I can find a nice little, see, that's too much, but that's 200 beats a minute. No, that's not gonna do it. Let's check the ballads. I have blues ballad. No. What am I looking for? Give me a keyword. Somebody. Well, let's see. Maybe country is what I'm looking for. You know what? Let's just try it. The hell. Heck. What the heck? What the heck? Oh. Okay, Casey wins the gold star tonight for the keyword. He said country, and wouldn't you know, I found it. Drunk country. What's a good thing about a rock? I don't know. It's a good thing about a rock. There are lots of good things about rocks. I like rocks. Alright. I'll listen to the whole thing through. I could jam with this. Yep, I'm just going to ad-lib some stuff in there. Come in when the drums come in. Actually, I wonder. I wonder what that sounds like. Let's start back. Okay, and we're going to start right here with this one. It might be, yeah, I think this will work. That's where we're going to start, or what you think? Should I do it in high register or the low register? Okay, I'll start on that one. like that. Just like that. And so we will, I mean, it's just a taste, but let's go ahead and finish it out the rest of the way. Just going to do a slow fade and cut the bass there. And cut that cymbal there. Honestly, I could probably cut the cymbal way back here. Yeah, that's where I'm going to cut it. Whoa, 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 no, that. Cut that hi-hat there. Disarm this. All right, now then, let's do a little mixing. Yeah. Overwhelm and overthinking are my two biggest faults when it comes to okay, I'd like to whoa, no. Back up to 0 dB. I want to fade these in just a little bit to make them nice, and let's go back. Where's my strings? My strings are 3 and 4. Pull those out. Do that on my piano too. Alright, the bass. I need to pay a little more attention to my bass this time around. Where's my perk? Alright. What you can't see on the screen is I'm currently using Ozone 8's element to master it. Yeah, I'm really good at elevator music. That's the thing. That's my thing. I make soundtrack. Let's listen to it again. And let's stop. And let's see. If I put it on loop, no, it's going to end it too soon. Let's listen to it again. I make program music. That's what I make. I make chill. Strings are still a little bit too loud. And they need that's the one I like. Phil is asking about copyright. I'm not understanding. Copyright as in copyrights to music, or is copyright an app? Music that I create, like this music right here, I can copyright it. Nobody else has a claim to it. If I were to use something that somebody else wrote and produced, I would have to have their permission to do it. I'm too impatient for slothcore. Yes. Okay. I gotta turn this down in my head. It's too loud. And I'll turn it down on here. So, copyright, it can be complicated or it can be simple. To copyright a song that I write, the reason there could be a claim on this song if I were to put it out is from that drum loop that I used. If somebody has copywritten that drum loop and then I try to put out the song with that drum loop in it, they're going to grab that copyright. If I change that loop and put in my own drums, and I sat here with boom chick to boom 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 chick, and put in all the drums, then I own the song. And copyright is simple as I have the master file, this file in Mixcraft, and that's all I really need. And then I put the little C symbol in the circle and my name, PearlManhattan, and that's a copyright. I can get the paperwork from the United States Copyright Office and fill it all out and send it in. Or I can use my PRO, like ASCAP, or there's some BMI, there's a couple others, that they will keep up with the copyright. I can register my song with my performance rights organization. They go after my royalties and stuff like that. But anything that I write, that I produce, like the music I produced for Manhattan Fox, the music I produce for my channel, my theme music, all that's copyrighted for me. The music that I put up on Bandcamp and on all the streaming services under Armadillos After Dark. If you go to Spotify, look up Armadillos After Dark. That's all me too. More elevator music, really. Yeah, is that what was there a specific about the copyright that he wanted to know? Because I know a lot about it. It's the reason I don't do cover songs on YouTube is because they're already copywritten to somebody else. Somebody else, yeah, I belong to ASCAP. I haven't put anything up there, and they've got it listed in my maiden name, which I can't seem to get changed, but I haven't done anything with it. But I do belong to ASCAP, yes, under my government name. Yeah, is there anything specific that Phil wanted to know, Cricket? Yeah, Phil is Cricket's other half. They live in Australia, Adelaide, Australia. And we did a show on the Manhattan Fox Hour where I actually tried some Vegemite. It was really good. Yes, I have ownership of what I'm working on today. That's getting back to the covers. I've done a few covers. I did, Me and Bobby McGee. And what happens then, if you do a cover on YouTube, most of the time, the entity, I should say, who owns that, say it's Universal Music or Disney Music, whoever owns that song, the recording company usually, CBS Music, Sony Music, whatever. I put a cover up there. They come and they put a copyright claim on it, which says, I can't make any money off of it. I can't, if I could monetize, which I can't. In fact, I'm crying because I've lost over 25 subs in the last month. I'm back down below 400 again. That's really sad. You can't monetize till you have 1,000 subscribers and 10,000 watch hours, all of those stuff. But in the event I was able to monetize a video, yes, I can do public domain, but I'll get to that in a second because that's another thing that's tricky over here. The people who own the rights to that song, the record company or whoever, they come over, they say, I can't monetize it. I can never make any money off that cover. And they are going to put ads on it and they are going to take all the money. The other way to do covers, I've got a cover out on all the streaming services. I did Santa Baby, the old Eartha Kitt song. And I paid $12 a year to the Henry Fox Agency, and they handle getting the proceeds from that song to everybody who's registered on it. So the performer, the band, the person who owns the recording rights, the person who owns the publishing rights. There's 1,700 people. Now, with public domain, yes, I can do public domain. The music that I did last Christmas for the big community Christmas thing on Pete McDevitt's channel, that was all public domain music. And I arranged it and I can put it up there. But Sony Music went and did some shady stuff. I sang the song Happy Birthday. And nobody had a problem with me using the words Happy Birthday, but Sony Music copyrighted the Spanish version of Happy Birthday. So they were able to put a copyright claim on me singing American English Happy Birthday to someone because I used the same tune as their Spanish language Happy Birthday that they had copyrighted. So you got to be careful with public domain. Also, you got to do your research with public domain because a lot of things that we think, oh yeah, that's got to be in the public domain. Take some hymns and Christian songs. And yes, they were in the public domain until somebody came along and copyrighted their version of it. And so that anybody who does anything similar to their version of it, they can come after you. And copyright gets tricky. You remember the so many lawsuits. The most recent one I can think of was somebody in Katy Perry, because she used 7 notes in a sequence, and the person who used that in a song before her came after and said, there are some songs I will put out in the public domain, but generally I like to retain all the rights to the stuff that I do. Also and also along with public domain, there is what's it called? Help me out, Creed. I can't even remember the name. I can't even remember the person I'm trying to think of now. Commons. Community Commons licensing, where anybody can use it, but they have to keep on your name on it somewhere. I can't remember what it's called now. I'm losing my mind. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna listen to this one more time. This is a lot of fun. Creative Commons licensing. That's what I was trying to think of. I knew it would come to me. What other things do you guys hear that I could add to this at another time? Or what does it inspire in your head? What kind of scenes, if you could put pictures or video to it, what would you put? Only Creed would probably get this, but in those drums, what I hear is bromo seltzer, bromo seltzer, bromo seltzer, bromo seltzer. Oh, yeah. Pixie dust? You hear? You see pixie dust? Alrighty, my dears. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay. Yeah. YNCSA. BYNCSA. Okay. Me, I don't worry about it that much. When I first start off writing, new songwriters, they get really paranoid and they're like, yeah, bromo seltzer. They get really paranoid and it's like, oh, but I don't want anybody to steal my songs. And I'm kind of, now I'm to the point of, if somebody steals my songs, I wish them well. There's no limit to the music you can create. And yeah, if I was putting songs up for sync licensing, which is not something I'm into, or I was, writing for a major production company or had a recording contract, a record contract or whatever, but no, I'm probably always going to be just a hobbyist musician. I'll keep putting my songs out on streaming. I'm hoping to have the album that I put up on Bandcamp recently. I'm hoping to put that out for streaming. I need to redo a lot of the songs because Bandcamp, they're drafts. A lot of them are drafts. Okay, I ID all my stuff. Creative Commons by NCSA, and that's pretty common in the filk circles, because you do a lot of convention music slash filk, and if you don't know what filk is, FILK, it's the music of fandom and science fiction and fandom. And if you go to science fiction, if you go to any kind of conventions, if you look up the music track, there will be a mention of filk. That's where we all sit around and make up 70 more verses to the theme from Firefly and stuff like that. All right, Cricket. Yeah, thanks for being here tonight. You've been a doll with all the links and everything else. Sorry if you were here at the beginning. Sorry about that one guy. I like to give people a couple chances. I don't like to just ban people unless I know they're one of those bots or whatever. But yeah, sorry we didn't. My gut said to get rid of him at first chance, but I'm nice and old and tired. Anyway. Coming up, let's see, next Tuesday, a week from tomorrow night, on the Manhattan Fox Hour channel, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, or 11:30 a.m. if you're in Adelaide, Australia. Believe it's 11:30, might be 12:30. No, it's 11:30. I'm pretty sure it's 11:30 or 12:30. Well, either way. Manhattan Fox Hour talking Major League Baseball and all things going on Major League Baseball 2022. And then in April, Cricket Fox will have her monthly show. I think it was... Let me check. I'm going to check the calendar. I believe it's April the 12th. I'll let that go. Yeah. I used to have a Pinto. It was one of my first cars. Anyway, I think it's April the... Now I gotta look again. Lost it. I think it's April the 12th for those of us in the United States. April the 13th if you're in Australia. Cricket Fox will be going live on her channel with her monthly show. I will be back here next Monday. And I'll keep on doing this. Funny thing hits me, like Sunday afternoons, I'm like, crap, I don't want to go live. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm tired. But I push through and I put up the slide, and then the show comes, and once it starts, and I'm like, you know what? I'm really enjoying this. And so I'll be back next week, hopefully. Lord willing, creek don't rise. Peace and blessings upon you, upon all you love, upon all who love you. Find your passion, grab a hold of it, do not let it go. Be kind. You never know what somebody's going through. Chances are they're going through just as much as you are. Met a man, saw my friend at the grocery store tonight, and he's checking people out, and I said, how you doing? He goes, not so good. I said, well, you're up, right? Trying to be positive. And then he told me everything that's going on in his life. His brother just passed. His best friend from the military had a stroke, and he's paralyzed from, everything down. And I just looked at him. I said, dude, I feel that. And you're in my prayers. And, we want to offer that positivity first thing, and try to lift the other person up. But a lot of times all you can say is, I feel that. I feel that. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's my message for this week. I'm going to go kick back and watch some TV, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much for being here with me. Let me get over to the right window, and I will say good night.